So I created a tool that helps business owners with their inventory management needs using object recognition. So it scans objects and adds them to a spreadsheet so that you can keep track of your inventory. We're going to test out this feature that I created using random household objects that I found in my space. So we're going to test it out. We're going to scan an item, give it access to our camera, and then scan this watch. Here we go. So boom, this tool has recognized this as a watch correctly, and we're going to give it a thumbs up for some positive reinforcement and then add it to our inventory list. So great. Now you can see the name, the timestamp, the confidence, the feedback, and even a preview image of the item that we scanned. So let's scan more items. We're going to test it out with this light bulb here. Scan, and there we go, light bulb. Nice. So you can see that this was 83% confident that it was the light bulb. This is using the Google Vision API for this object recognition, by the way. So you can see that these are the other items that it could have been, but it ultimately landed on light bulb. So we're going to close this label and then add it to our inventory. Continuing forward, we're going to test it out with this next object, which is a USB-C cable. So scan this object here, and boom. So we call this an electrical cable. That's accurate, but it's not what I wanted to call this. So I'm going to rename it USB-C cable, and then now we're going to add it to our inventory. And boom, so you can see it's adding up. Let's do one more object here. Let's scan an iron. Scan the iron, and there we go, iron. Nice. So we're going to add it to our inventory. Let's test it out with something on the screen instead. So we're going to scan this pizza on my screen, on my monitor here. There we go, pizza, accurate. One more time, let's scan something else on the screen and see if it recognizes that object. Hamburger, nice. So we have scanned a handful of items, and now we have inventory of all the items that we scanned. Of course, this is not an accurate representation of what one business might have in inventory, but the point was to showcase different objects, a variety of objects, and see how accurately it works. So you can see that this all works nicely. It's responsive for mobile, and it's ready to go. So I'd love to hear your feedback.